All right, I am here, 2024 SEMA, and I did make it to the Ridetech booth. I had a bunch of you guys asking about this, and we were actually going to talk to Darren about it.
Hey, welcome guys.
So this is the first gen Camaro subframe.
Yep, 67, 69 Camaro, Firebird as well, and want to do some fitment validation, make sure 68, 74 Nova, but those should be the same as well. We still need to get that under a car before we stick that nail in the coffin, you know. But so what we got here is subframe, direct replacement, works with stock or any aftermarket subframe bushing. We were able to get 2 inches more tire clearance here than a stock subframe.
Yeah,
so we can get a 275 in here, full turning radius without modifying the inner fenders, and then up to a 315 if you're okay with modifying the inner fender a little bit. Machined aluminum upper control arm with Delrin bushings.
So and your caster camber adjustment isn't up here.
Nope,
So
we're actually going to do that with the lower control arm.
Oh, okay.
So we got caster slugs, the eccentric plates down here on the lower control arm, with an articulating bushing in there. Works with 2 different spindle options. We can do it with, it's actually the same spindles that we're using on the stock subframe. And they're a taller spindle to give you the increased negative camber
So you're
gain.
saying it works with both, you can use the pin spindle and the
Pin
C5
spindle or the
spindle.
hub spindle. So if you do have a set of Wilwood 6-piston brakes or Bear brakes that you want to reuse, we can pull those off of your car and they'll bolt directly to the pin spindle. Any AFX brake system will work. We also got the hub spindle option that works with C5, C6 Corvette brakes. So super cool. Shock waves or coilovers, the air suspension or the static drop.
Yep, I see
So either
shock
way
waves
there.
on this side, so yep, there's what it's going to look like, guys, with coilovers. Man, that's a beefy sway bar.
Rack and pinion steering, yeah, big sway bar. We brought the sway bar in a little bit on this to get more tire clearance. So to counter that, we had to go with an 1.5-inch sway bar, 1/4-inch wall. So that we get a very similar wheel rate that we want.
Right.
But mounting the sway bar out here was going to be a tire clearance issue. We were able to pull the rack back far enough so we can get really good ackerman angle out of it.
Very cool. It's got beautiful billet arms down here. I see a billet upper arm. Delrin bushing, like you said. Brake tabs are already in it.
Yep. Engine mount, we got an assortment of engine mount options. So small block, big block, LS, LT motor, whatever you need engine mount wise there.
So brand new, so we're talking shipping maybe January?
Yeah,
December, January?
Maybe Christmas. I think we can get a few out. We got a bunch in the pipeline already. Just kicked off our manufacturing on this a couple weeks ago. And by January, we should be able to get a pretty good quantity of them out the door.
Oh yeah, there was something cool you were talking about, e-coating.
Yeah, so coating options, we're still working through a couple options there, but our current goal is to be able to do an e-coat on this. So the whole subframe gets dipped in the e-coat.
Perfect, inside and out.
Inside and out. And then we'll do a top coat of powder coating on it.
So yeah, that's awesome. Cause I can't tell you how many times I've, not other people's frames, but I've cut other things apart and you find rust on the inside.
Yeah.
Beautiful on the outside. You're like, really?
Before it gets wet, and then you got rust running out a crease, a drip hole, or anything like that. So.
Again, you can see those caster slugs back in here for the control arms. That's super cool. All right, now the big question. Roughly 6,500?
About 6,500. That'd be without the shocks and without the rack. So the rack is a 79 to Foxbody Mustang rack.
Okay.
What we designed it to work around. So there's a assortment of different racks out there, different quality racks depending on what you're going to use the car for. We used the PSC rack on this one. They got a
that's nice. So you get
pretty
the rack
good.
for
It's
about
a brand new rack, $400 or $500 rack was kind of the option there. And like I said, with the brake options and just trying to make it where if you know that there's not thousands and thousands of dollars of other stuff you got to buy to finish this with. Header options, we got a ton of header clearance here as well. It was one of the main design criteria is making sure we got a lot of header clearance. So.
Wow. That's exciting. I like the notch for the pan, get a little more clearance.
Transmission cross member, tons of adjustability for all the different transmission options.
Yeah, it looks good, Darren. You guys,
hey, appreciate you stopping by.
Knocked it out of the park.
Thank you.
Well, there you go, guys. Sneak peek one. I mean, he's got a couple other cool things. What do we got here?
Oh yeah, 6-gen Camaro.
6-gen
Finally been working
Camaro.
on this one for quite a while, and finally got it to the finish line. So 2016 and up Camaro coilover system. So
Available. That's a single,
These are
single and triple.
just single adjustable on this one. There wasn't room for the resi up front with the McPherson strut design.
Okay.
So single adjustable only on this one for now. We'll look at doing a triple adjustable in the future, but really cool caster camber plates built into it up here. This is your rebound adjustment knob here.
Easy, easy, man. That one's cool. All right.
Cool. Thanks, Rodney.
Thanks, Darren, for taking your time. I know you guys are in the middle of setup.
Oh, you're good.
Not supposed to be in here,
It's all
but I
good.
am anyway. So.
Yeah, I don't think you're not an exhibitor, are you?
Oh yes. Oh yeah, I am. Absolutely, I am. That's what I've been told. I exhibit everything, except for that guy. Hello, Jim.
He's on the phone, I think.
I say that.
All right, that's it. 6 minutes of fun right there. Get to see the frame.